Dimensions are not places or locations. There are levels of consciousness that vibrate at a certain rate. Each dimension vibrates at a higher rate than the one below. In each higher dimension, there exists a clearer, wider perspective of reality and a greater level of knowing. We experience more freedom, greater power, and more opportunity to create reality in the higher dimensions. However, for a higher dimension to be available to us, we need to vibrate in resonance with it. The act of manifestation means delicately weaving the energy of words, thoughts, feelings, and practices together. In order to create your manifested desires, you simply need to connect with your higher energy states of vibration that are always available to you. There are many parallel or probable futures that you have created for yourself. Some of these may be weak and some strong, but there is generally only one that has the greatest possibility of manifesting because it has been fed the most energy through vibration. The greatest key to effectively manifest in your dreams and move into these higher states is to believe in your own power and the power that you have to create positive, loving, and abundant change in your life. Once you can reprogram your subconscious mind to believe in this power, your manifestations will show up much more quickly in your physical reality. By beginning the process of healing and releasing lower vibrations of energy, you allow your own energy to flow more freely, and the desired results and changes will happen faster. If you can, to think of it, it is reality and energetic form. With enough energy, it has no choice but to blend with your reality, and it is your focused intent and emotional responses that magnetize it into your physical world. The force that you carry within is very powerful and always magnetizing or drawing to you your reality. There is no question as to whether you possess this ability or not, because you can see that new experiences are created in your life moment by moment. Following are 3 exercises that can move you into these higher vibrational states and dramatically transform your life by helping you reach your desired manifestation goals more rapidly. Number 1. Realize the strength of your magnetism. Whatever you choose to manifest begins in the outermost layer of the spiritual and energetic world and works its way through the field until it becomes physically visible to you. Your desire is already manifested in this energetic world, and realize that you encompass the same type of energetic field, and therefore this is how you also work. Imagine your desire that has already manifested in energetic form as being in a vibrational field just a few feet away from where you're sitting. Now mentally see yourself activating and supercharging your magnetic field. Some find it easy to imagine turning on a switch somewhere in or on their physical body that initiates a strong magnetic pulse. As this strong pulse occurs, see this desire that is already an energetic reality as moving closer towards you and you moving towards it. Notice how all of the universal forces renegotiate this energetic substance into physical matter. See it merging itself deep into your spiritual, mental, and emotional bodies, and realize that it is beginning to take on more of a physical component. As it does so, music dimensions are not places or locations. There are levels of consciousness that vibrate at a certain rate. Each dimension vibrates at a doppler, higher rate than the one below. In each higher dimension, there exists a clearer, wider perspective of reality and a greater level of knowing. We experience more freedom, greater power, and more opportunity to create reality in the higher dimensions. In addition to pulling your desire closer to its physical state, these thoughts immediately transfer to your emotional body and feeling states. And these feeling states function as your delivery service. They provide the strength necessary to solidify fulfilling life experiences. They are like a light down a path that directs your desire even more firmly where to go. With your focused intent, you can notice that you are navigating your desire from the form of energy into the form of physical manifestation and bringing it into your physical reality. As you visualize this desire transforming completely from an energetic state to a physical state, feel how it feels to have it right in front of you. Use all of your senses to realize how real it is. If it's something you can touch it and notice how it feels. If it has a smell, inhale its scent. Notice all the physical qualities you can see with your eyes. If there's a sound associated with this desire, listen intently to the vibration of that. The feelings you've produced from these sensations are downloaded and programmed into your cells and change your vibrational state to one of being a complete match. Stay there for as long as you're able to feel the reality of it, and then gently move back into your daily routine. Repeat this exercise once or twice per day, as long as it doesn't feel like something you have to do to create what you want. Music. Number 2. Manifest from your heart. One of the most powerful ways to manifest is from the heart. When we have entered our heart and are living from this place of pure love and light, there is ease and peace. By opening the heart center fully, there is more intent involvement in manifesting what is desire. This is because living and creating from the heart center opens doors to the creative subconscious mind. It effectively bridges the creative right brain with the analytical left brain. By manifesting from the heart, there is movement into what is known as the 5th dimension. The time frame changes, so you are literally creating as you go along. This means that you are manifesting by being in the present moment, instead of manifesting through concentration, affirmations, vision boards, and other techniques that have a time component related to them. Manifesting from the heart is a much quicker process because it opens you to all that is peaceful and divine and all that vibrates at a higher rate. To manifest from the heart means to literally go into your physical heart. There's a lot of scientific information backing the fact that there are brain cells located in the heart and an energetic vortex that is thousands of times greater than the vortex that expands from the third eye in the way in which it manifests. In other words, the heart contains a little brain in its own right. In fact, the heart's complex intrinsic nervous system, the heart-bee brain, is an intricate network of several types of neurotransmitters, proteins, and support cells like those found in the brain proper. Take a moment to concentrate on your physical heart. Place your hand on your heart and focus on the rhythm of the beats. In order to shift your mind from random thoughts, begin to lightly hum. And as you hum, imagine that you are placing that hum inside of your heart. Notice that when you do this, your physical eyes also move to your heart, as does your consciousness. This is now combined with your hand, your breath, and your sound. Take anything from your past that causes you pain or keeps you stuck and place it within your heart as you continue to hum. Feel the hum still in your heart and how the vibration of this hum, combined with your heart's beating, heals and transforms this experience. See this event that is centered in your heart as becoming brighter and brighter white until you cannot see it anymore. This is your indication that this experience is healed and no longer a part of you. You have risen above it. You now have only the brightest white glow within your heart where this event once was. Once you have used this process to heal anything that you perceive is holding you back, just sit quietly for a few minutes with this hum still in your heart. Feel how peaceful and relaxing it is to come from this place, and notice how you radiate pure love and joy from within you. If you can do this for 5 minutes, twice a day minimum, you will begin to transform your life. You may also choose to concentrate on this process without the need to heal anything you've encountered. When you begin to concentrate on your heart and go into your heart, the way in which you manifest changes with minimal practice. This type of manifestation completely depletes old energetic patterns by healing them as well as any feelings of longing for what is music wanted. By moving into the heart center of unity consciousness, which is a fifth dimensional state, any pains, longings, and inadequacies begin to leave you. When you are operating solely from the heart, what you want to manifest will automatically come to you. Take a moment to contemplate the times when you've just forgotten about the rush of daily life and you're simply being. These are generally the times when the biggest opportunities are presented. By letting go of what it is that you have been trying to make happen and resolving to just be okay with what is happening now, miracles are able to show up more freely. By being in the centered place of the heart, energy flows naturally and blissful creation is moment to moment. From this state, whatever is needed is always delivered. Number 3, the elevator. Imagine yourself stepping onto an elevator in the shopping mall of the universe. You press the number 3 and the elevator takes you to the third dimensional floor where you step off. There's a very large room filled with everything you can imagine. However, It's very disorganized and chaotic. Most of the items appear to be incomplete. To find something that you want in good condition, you must put in a great deal of effort digging and sorting through many of the rooms. There is a mixture of discordant sounds and a tremendous amount of confusion as everyone races to find what they're looking for. Others are frustrated and appear to be defeated. There is a sense of anxiety, impatience, and fear that permeates the room. Notice how this room doesn't resonate with who you truly are, and step back onto the elevator. It then lifts you to the fourth dimensional level. As you step off, notice that everything is much more organized on this level. There's still some confusion, but it's much easier to get to the areas where the treasures you desire are stored. In some places, the items are deficient and only partially finished. But as you use your intention and focus on what it is that you desire, you are quickly led to the section where it is, and can easily access and claim to it. You may also notice that there are many different rooms here, and as you acquire the keys of awareness that are scattered about, you are able to unlock new doors where even greater treasures are stored. With this awareness, you gradually gain access to many of the things that you have dreamed of. Notice that with pure intent and unwavering vision, you can claim anything you want and bring it all back into the physical plane with you. After a few moments of delighting in this fact, step back on the elevator. You now rise to the fifth dimensional floor. As you step off the elevator, you see beauty and magnificence everywhere. Everything attractive that you could ever imagine is here. It permeates all your senses, and you have an overwhelming feeling of wanting to stay here. However, you know that you cannot, because you are only here to fill your treasure chest of dreams to take back to Earth with you. Anything your heart desires is instantly manifested before your eyes. Everything on this floor is exquisite in its perfection. There are no mistakes or deficiencies here. Everything is complete. You gather your perfect treasures, everything you desire with ease, and load them into the elevator to begin your descent back into your physical body. These things are yours to keep. As you slowly move back to your space, you thoughtfully consider the beauty and peace that you've just encountered. You may notice a realization that your desires quickly change from this vantage point. It is not so much things that you now want to manifest, but qualities, virtues, righteousness, goodness, and purity. Just by spending a few moments in this place, you now know that you can have anything your heart desires. It's all available to you. Therefore, creating and claiming things takes on a new meaning. Feel these peaceful, secure, and freeing feelings fill you as you reach the destination of being completely back in your physical music body. Many people are beginning to experience radical changes in their lives as they enter into new ways of understanding their power to manifest. With this transformation, whatever does not serve a person and shifting into a higher dimension must fall away. This can include old relationships, lifetime careers, approaches to life that we've traditionally taken, an outdated sense of identity, or any limited or negative thoughts and emotions that holds us in a lower vibrational state. Releasing old patterns and negative emotions can be easy if we hold the clear intention of letting them go. Sometimes we're able to tap into a little of the higher dimensional energy patterns, and it seems like a miracle when desires are fulfilled. When we consciously let go of old patterns, release negative emotions, judgments, and thoughts, and practice new methods of deliberate creation, we can continually move our vibration into higher states and access these dimensions with more precision. Using these exercises daily and entering these higher vibrational states has the ability to completely transform everyday life. In doing so, manifestation becomes a delightful and smooth experience that oftentimes presents itself in a more rapid manner.